Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to me and PonPon doing patch notes once again. 3.3.
Yes,
is
3.3. Victory lap.
Victory Lap is the name of the patch notes. First of all, though, for PlayStation 4 users out there, if you are interested in signing up, head over to IGN.com. Then we've got giveaways going on there where you can sign up for some of those codes. And they're only available in North America and South America right now.
Yes, I believe EU will be added later. They had some tech issues that they're working through, but there will be codes for everyone.
Awesome. You can head over there. But that's enough about PlayStation 4 for now. Let's go straight in to the balance update. What do you want to talk about first, Pon?
We got other stuff for balance updates.
What?
I mean, we got skins.
No one cares about skins.
I care about skins. There's a skin that has, like, our color scheme, too.
Oh, really? Which one?
Oh yeah. Well, no, we have to get there first.
Oh, okay. Let me look at the list. We've got Devil Horns Raijin. He's a drummer.
Yes.
And what is that exactly? What's it going to be?
So he's going to be crazy drummer. He has, like, kind of crazy sticks. He has kind of the Kiss face paint.
It's a Kiss version?
Yeah, he is, actually. I need to see the name of it.
Devil Horns Raijin. We're doing this live, as you can tell. So
yeah, there
we're going to have fun of getting PonPon in-game to actually show off these skins for you with the voice packs.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just because we're that good. And that's what we're going back to now.
Yep.
That skin looks amazing! You guys can't see it!
Yeah, you guys can't see it at all yet. But it is actually a really cool skin. Once we get in game, we'll be able to show you guys all the cool stuff.
Let's have a little look at the character card,
Yes.
first of all. There we go. You can see him on your screen now. A nice kiss.
Look at him rocking out.
He looks very badass right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is the best way I can put that.
Yeah, he has crazy, like, you know also the Thor skin, the heavy
I
metal
was going to say, he joins Thor, right? So
yeah, he joins him in the party.
who comes up after him? Who else we had in? Like a rock band right now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, we got a theme, I guess, that we gotta kind of flesh out.
Oh, he's got passive up. Okay.
Yep, so he has his passive up. As you hit the drums, you get all the stuff. You can see his crazy cool particle effect. You can throw out his one. Even has a nice cool rock sound effect when you do that.
That's awesome.
I'm in the thematic location right now, actually.
What's the ultimate?
So the ultimate, when you go into the ultimate, here's your 1, your 2, and your 3. Oh man, those are actually really cool colored. 2, 3. And then let's
Do
spawn
the 3 again. He said solo. No. Just use his 3, not his ultimate.
Oh. Well, now I'm too late. There we go. There's a guitar solo, or riff.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what it looks like on Odin.
Oh, Odin. Why are we picking Odin?
I mean, these are the standard dummy bots.
Yeah, but why don't we change the dummy bot?
I mean, Odin's just he's the one that we have that we always use.
Okay, sure.
We don't change.
Oh, is that Raijin? Let's see Raijin.
Very neat.
Very nice. Very good, as Chuck would say. Let's hear his voice pack to go along with this, I guess.
Yep. Oh, I don't have the voice pack.
PonPon! PonPon!
Oh no.
Bring the cameras back up.
Oh no.
Bring the cameras up. This is live, as you can tell. PonPon
Yes.
is useless.
Oh,
Send in
no.
a replacement, please.
I'm trying, man. Look,
I'm sorry,
voice packs
Chuck.
are hard to get.
I'm sorry.
Voice packs are hard to get.
We will get the voice packs ready eventually. But while
Yeah.
we get voice packs, so let's go to the next skin, because that's what we get. Skin 1. Reaper Tech Thanatos is the next skin we're going to be bringing to you. Yes, Reaper Tech.
It's actually really cool.
It's kind of, it feels like to me like a bit of a Thor skin. It looks a bit like one of the other skins we've had before.
Oh yeah,
The
I
mechie
mean,
skin.
it's definitely a new mech skin. It's a kind of crazy robot. It's kind of the darker variant of it, where like Thor's kind of like the hero one. Where Thor's kind of the hero one, you have the
There we go.
really dark
Are
one.
we going to have a voice pack for this one this time?
And that's
Pon?
actually the wrong card. We actually
that's not
we
the right
changed
card.
the color effect of the blade. It's now actually a dark orange.
Thanks
So
to
hopefully we'll be
Dennis.
able to show that in game once I get the voice pack this time.
Okay, so we're just having Pon buy the voice pack, as you can see the card out on your screen, and we'll get into game with it as well. And we'll see how the effects look on this one. What do you like most about this skin?
The thing I like most about the skin actually is just the particle effects, and he has like a crazy skull thing that he has going on.
Okay.
So once we get into game here, I'll be able to show you.
What's chat saying? Let me just see what chat's saying right now. Oh
It's-
my god, nice! Holy! Lots of, oh, god, brah, said Christian
Yeah.
Capo. Hi-Rez Holt's happy as well. He said it's hype. Amazeballs!
There we go.
said
We are
Eno.
in game, and I have voice pack. Let's start with that. Just
Finally,
to kind
let's
of.
start with the voice pack, PonPon.
A good day to fight! Well fought! My strength is unmatched! Do you realize who you're fighting? Insolent fool! I can slice bread and toast at the same time.
Thanatos!
Yes,
I get it!
Data fight! Attack left lane! Attack right lane! Gank!
I've had enough. I've had enough. Let's go on to abilities now.
Okay, so you can see he has a crazy like plasma scythe that has a nice, really deep orange effect. You got the crazy electro scythe.
Looks like a Beyblade.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Beyblade. You got the 2, which when activated makes your weapon glow, and you have these nice trails.
It's glowy, guys.
It is glowy.
It's glowy.
And then your 3, your kind of standard scythe motion.
It looks like a scythe going sideways that silences.
Yes, that looks exactly what it does.
Oh wow, I was lucky.
And then when you go up in the air, you fly up, and then that's the mechanical skull thing that I was talking about.
Okay, I like that.
And they have a nice crashing sound effect.
Very nice, very good. Chucky's happy still.
So, yeah.
Let's kill Odin again. Why not?
So
Show
there's
me
the
execute.
oh yeah, there's the other crazy effect.
Ooh.
And then finally the execute. Oh man, look at that soul that came over to me.
Look at that soul. Do it again, because I don't think people saw the soul.
Yeah, look at the soul. That's neat. I actually didn't know about that before.
Neither did I. Kill the buff camp.
Okay. Let's kill some buff camps. Let's do the things.
That was applause. That's so loud. I'll do like the souls coming out. Okay.
Yep.
So
You got the
that's
cool
skin
souls.
2. How many more skins have we got? We got loads more.
Yeah, we got quite a few more.
Gutter Sniper. Gutter Sniper.
Yeah,
Cupid.
Gutter Sniper Cupid. You know,
Sniper.
yeah, like kind of like the Oliver Twist, like kind of thieving kids.
So we're doing another British voice pack
Yeah.
that's fake.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, sure.
I mean, sound off to the elephant. How often have you heard an English person say that, Pom Pom?
I've seen that. I mean, a lot.
Sound off to the elephant. I'm worried about what
It's
this.
n-
If this one
isn't
doesn't
it
say
bang up
please
to the
serve more,
elephants? I
there'll
thought
be issues.
it was bang up to the elephants.
It doesn't even matter. We don't talk about elephants that much when we're from the UK. I'm just saying. Gutter Snipe Cupid. Make sure you buy
Yes.
the voice pack, please,
Yes,
Cupid.
I'm currently working on it.
Thank you, Pon.
Buying things is really hard.
Yes, buying skins and buying voice packs. It's not that hard, boys and girls. Just buy those gems.
Oh, I already have the voice
and
pack
you
for
can
this
get
one, so
them.
we're good.
Congratulations. Is that the right skin?
I mean, I have to switch into it.
Oh, gee. So we just
Oh,
loaded
yeah.
into the game right now. As you can see the card art. And if you saw Twitter this
Yeah, we
week,
had a teaser.
did tease it a little bit, which was quite offensive to me, if I'm all honest. But that's okay. I can handle it. Supposedly, people are saying this is Ataraxia's real voice.
Ataraxia's real voice.
Ataraxia's real voice. So let's have a little listen. Oh, no, we're not in game yet. Sorry. Got too early. Got too excited. Sorry,
Yes,
boys.
way too excited.
Way too excited. Now
There we
are.
go. So you can see he's floating around. Let's do some of the voice pack.
Amazing! You professional? Yeah, I've got manners. Cancel that. Amazing! Yeah, I've got manners.
Let's do the taunts.
Do the taunts.
Oh man, I can't remember the
Attack
taunt.
left lane. Thanks. Hey,
There we go.
watch it, you baboon. Come, show me what you got, you heartless gutter snipe.
Damn, you
I just
heartless
ran some
gutter
street
snipe.
urchin things with me friends. Nicked me a gold watch from that Pinsworth toff.
Did he just admit to stealing?
Swear on me
Yeah.
mum. If I had one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the best line. Best line ever. Swear on me mum if I had one. Do it again. That was good. I want to hit.
Talk about your first world problems when the Queen's me mum.
What?
Me a
What does
gold
that
watch from
mean?
that Pinsworth toff.
Wait. What does that mean?
I
We
don't-
can talk about my first world problems when the Queen's me mum.
I swear on me mum.
'Cause he'll-
if I had one.
That's the best line.
Oh man, I think he's implying that he'll be rich then.
So
how
offensive.
first world
Show me the
problems.
abilities at least now. I'm sick of hearing how
So
offensive this is.
yeah, he has like a whole bunch of like really dark, kind of smoky, grimy things or
He's
like
played a tune.
effects. Yeah. So he has like a little kind of like ember that he shoots out.
Okay.
Harpies, you can't get in on this.
Harpies are giving you trouble. Bam, bam.
It happens
That's the
sometimes.
first XP camp I've ever seen you farm.
So there we go. Hey.
Did he just say you what me?
Yeah. He does say you want me, I think, at some points in his line.
First blood. 2 for the show.
And so he also has his dash, which leaves a nice trail behind.
Ah, some soot. That's what that's called.
So what, I guess, what do you think his 2 is? What do you think his 2 is?
I have no clue. Probably shoes.
Nope, beans.
Aw,
Cans of beans.
Yes, cans of beans that you can pick up.
Because that's all English people eat is cans of beans.
And then his ultimate is chimney sweeps. I'm pretty sure that's what those are.
Killing spree.
The chimney sweeps look cool.
Yeah. It's like a really different theme from like all those other ones, which are really happy and like pink and hearts and flowers.
It's dark and painful.
Yes, dark and painful.
You have slain an enemy.
There we go.
Thank you so much for offending a whole nation in a single skin. Anyway, on to the next one. We're going to have normal ones with voice packs, though, but we do have up next Sol.
Yes, so we have Soul coming up next. Once I get back in the game, we can kind of
This
show that off.
skin I do like because of what's on her legs.
Yeah, I mean, it's on like it's Epsilon.
Oh, God, I didn't realize that was the pun.
Oh, yeah, that's the pun. We have...
Epsilon.
Yes.
Can you guess who that's for? Sol? Epsilon? Yep. We're going to actually have a nice new Epsilon skin that's all focused. Let's have a look at the card art on your screen. You'll see on her leg, Easy Life.
Yes.
And the other leg says what, Pom-Pom?
Actually don't know.
Do you know?
No, I've only
Well,
seen...
this is what you do. This is where you're out of touch
Yes.
with esports here, Pom-Pom, because it says Easy Game on the other leg.
It says
Easy
Easy Game.
Easy Life.
There we go.
There you go.
You've schooled me.
I have schooled you,
That's what happens.
Mr. Maker of voice packs that you don't know how to activate.
Hey, look. I sat
just
down
saying.
here. I'm getting them now. We're good.
So we're going into game right about now, and hopefully he's going to update with the new skin, Epsilon Sol. There
Yes,
we go. Let's
there
look
we
at
go.
it in game just to see how beautiful she is. Can we do a 180 around her?
Yeah, we can. So let's do the 180 real quick.
I want to see what she looks like. We didn't do that in the other skins. God darn it, Pon.
The command for this one is tricky.
What do you mean tricky?
There we go.
You've got to press keys. That's it.
I
What's she
can't-
doing? What's she dancing?
I mean, that's what Soul does.
Easy life. Show me easy game. Show me easy game.
Easy game, easy life. There we go.
And she got a
Has
nice little jacket on too.
nice little jacket, really cool blue effects. It's just
I
entirely
like how we're
super
just
neat.
hiding her assets nicely in this skin.
I don't know. I'm actually really surprised we had the text. That wasn't in when I first saw the skin. When
Oh, really?
I think that was added kind of like afterwards.
Well,
but-
that's after EU won Worlds. That's why. Because that's what it was. Easy game, easy life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Go on,
anyways.
show me the abilities just to see if there's any changes there.
Yep, so there's no new voice pack for this one.
Okay.
So it's
That's
just
fine.
a skin. But the effects are all nice and blue. Leave the
They're
blue
all
trail.
blue pom-pom.
Yes, they are all blue. Leaves a nice effect around. 2, you throw it out, you have these kind of blue things on your hands. As you'll notice also, Kaboom's back.
Kaboom is back.
That is something we'll
get to that later, though.
Yes, but Kaboom is back for the people who are missing it.
Kaboom's
before.
back, guys. Kaboom.
It leaves like a nice epsilon on the ground. Got the 1, which also leaves an epsilon on the ground.
Oh, it's got Epsilon written on it.
Here's what it looks like when you're charged. Let's get back to that charged state. And then your ultimate. A lot of cool effects.
Very blue, very nice. Now, while Pom-Pom is now showing off the rest of that skin, let's move on to the next one, which is a Tier 2 skin.
Yes.
Undying Jing 10 is up next. It's a Tier 2 version, and what exactly have we changed? Have we changed anything special?
We have a new. Oh joy. We have a new armor. We have new shield, new weapon. It's kind of the updated Tier 2. I mean, that just happens around here, obviously. We have to not acknowledge it and move on.
That's not the janitor.
It's not the janitor, no.
It's not the janitor. I don't know who that was. So, bring up the skin for me, please, on the screen. The card out for the Jing 10 Tier 2. Here we have a nice little look. Up close and personal. He still does not have nipples.
No, still no. I mean, technically he does. They're just his eyes.
That's true.
I mean, if we want to get technical on this.
Have you got him in game for me?
Yes, I do have him
Show
in game.
me in game.
So
Let's see how he looks.
Yep. So once you get in game, yep, there we go. You can see that he has kind of more ornate armor, and we won't get a lot of the detail until we're actually kind of camera roving around him.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Let's see some details. I like details. Don't you, chat? I like details.
Oh, I've somehow. Wait, I'm confused. I don't know what I did. I've downgraded.
What are you doing? You've got like one jump on.
Look!
One
Look.
jump.
Okay, we're upgraded again. We're good. There we go. Now we got it.
Okay.
Commands are hard, okay?
So the big changes on this Tier 2 then.
One is he has a mask, which is I mean,
Which
no,
covers his
they
nipples,
they
right?
don't cover. His eyes are uncovered, and those are his nipples.
Oh, so they're his nipples now.
I mean, they've always been.
Okay, guys, we got a nipple mask. We got a nipple mask on this new skin. Confirmed?
I believe also those teeth are added.
We can
I'm
now
actually
show
not
that
sure.
on Twitch chat because the nipple mask is covering the essentials.
There we go. We also got some cool new armor around him. His shield, which is now a crazy mask demon thing,
Ooh.
which is
It's
really
a shame
neat.
it doesn't do anything in game, that shield.
I mean, it blocks.
Every shield does more.
I mean, if you're thinking about like game mechanics,
Yes,
technically
game
he's
mechanics.
armored and he's tanky, right? Can you kill him? No, it's because of shield.
No, that's because of his passive.
Okay,
Just
sure.
saying.
And then there's his weapon. It's nice and ornate and has like this kind of orb with horns coming out of it.
It's fabulous. Anyway, that's tier 2.
It is great.
Do you want to? Is there any ability changes? Did you say?
I don't believe there are.
Okay, so it's just a tier 2 upgrade. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Let's
It is
move
pretty
on then.
neat.
Soul Mastery Skins. Soul has now getting Mastery Skins.
Yes. Yep. Let's
Show me
get
the
the
card.
card.
I'm starting to
Oh,
get
look at
I like
him.
this hair. Oh,
Oh,
him,
look
that's
at
a her.
her.
Pom-pom, that's a her.
I was looking at you,
It's a
Hindu.
her.
I was looking at you and your hair.
So she's got a bit of blue.
Yes.
That's pretty pretty. Pretty.
So here's the golden one. We can kind of show the golden one, which is the card that's up there.
Oh,
I have it in game
show
now.
me in game. Show me in game.
So you can see the kind of fire effects are a little bit more golden and kind of different.
Break it down!
I believe all the other effects are the same though.
Oh.
Your middle
But
tower
we can
is
actually
under
show
attack.
my middle tower's under attack. But we can now show it in the camera.
Defend middle tower.
No. I have to do camera stuff.
Camera stuff. Show me. You're not doing camera stuff. You're just typing.
I mean, I'm trying. Typing blind is hard. It's harder than I would think.
Oh, she's so blue,
Yep.
and she's trying to hide
So-
from us now.
So golden, blue, very shiny, very cool. It is just really neat as a whole.
Very pretty.
Very pretty.
Indeed. Does she have a diamond skin yet as well, or is it just for the
I
mastery one?
believe she has a
I'm not
diamond
sure.
one.
She does?
I can try.
Show me.
There we go.
Oh, she's sparkly.
Nope, that's not the right one.
We're struggling here, guys. That's legendary. She's got a bit of black on her. Nice legendary skin.
There we go. There we go. We did it.
Oh, is she wearing a dress?
No.
It looks like she's wearing a dress in that one.
No.
No one's going to want to use that pod if we put a dress on her.
I
There's only one reason we use these skins, Pom-Pom.
I don't know what you're seeing.
I see a dress.
Okay.
It looks like a dress, a silver dress.
That's
It's a
fine.
diamond dress, right?
That's fine if you want to see that.
Show me from the front. I see like a diamond dress on her.
No.
Yes!
No.
It looks like a dress.
No, like underneath she's diamond and she has like fire effects on top of it.
Whatever, it looks like a dress.
Okay. I mean, we can agree to disagree, I guess. Is this the like blue
I know chat's not happy. They said I'm blind now. It looks like a dress to me. It looks
blue,
like one,
blue black
I don't
dress,
get to see.
white golden one? Is that the one that everyone confused?
I guess.
I guess.
The good news is, guys, that's all the skins for this patch, but there was plenty of those. Now we can go on to other things in the patch.
Yes, we can.
Before we discuss that, though, we do have skins that are coming on sale very, very soon that I'm going to mention very
Yes.
quickly. February 29th
Yes, it's a leap year.
is a leap year.
It is a leap
And
year.
as you can see on screen right now is a bazillion minus a few skins that are all going to be on sale. Some very, very well-known good skins like Get One, for example,
Oh, yeah.
all on sale.
Yeah, so we hand selected 29 skins and we put them
Who
on sale.
hand-selected them?
It was an email chain.
Okay, you're not going to give names, but you on that chain?
I was on that chain.
If you are upset that your favorite skin did not go on sale, you can message PonPon directly
Yes, I will.
at
I will take it.
HiRezPonPon, I believe.
Yeah, that works. Or at PonPon Smite.
At PonPon Smite, and PonPon will take responsibility for your skin that you want not be on sale. But that'll be on the 29th of February. Is it starting
It'll
already?
be 26th, 27th, 20th, and 29th. So Friday to Monday. So for 4 days, all those skins are 50% off.
Fantastic. Anyway, on with the patch notes now. We can move on to where we really want to be. And that's going to be discussing the achievements that we're going to
Yes,
be adding to the
achievements.
game right about now. We're going to have achievements for Sun Wukong, Xbalanque, and Raijin. As
Yes.
you can see, Sun Wukong, that's not me. As Sun Wukong, have your decoy deliver the final blow to an enemy.
Yep.
I have the Tiger, as Sun Wukong gets 15 Tiger stuns in one match.
I mean, that's not that difficult.
I bet you couldn't do it.
I could do it.
No, you couldn't. Xbalanque, more power, as Xbalanque get a fully stacked passive before the 15-minute mark in a game. Well, that's not that difficult. You just face off against Allied in the duo lane. That's not hard.
Yep, there you go.
It's so dark, as Xbalanque kill an enemy who was stunned by your ultimate. Well, just get backers to play with you,
Yeah.
and you'll be able to do that easy.
Bacchus ult, they can't stop moving,
Yep.
and then they just get stunned and you kill them.
Raijin, go, my friend, as Raijin do damage to 3 or more enemies with his minion Raiju. Seems doable. Drums in the distance as Raijin hits an enemy at the max range in your ultimate.
Yes.
Not too difficult at all. I see map related at the bottom there. Do you see map related?
I do see some map related.
Let's find out what the map related says.
Yes.
It says Conquest. It says the fire elementals have now got a respawn timer in the world.
So when you're actually in game, and I can actually probably go fly over there.
Can you? Really? You can fly over there? Promise me you're not lying to me.
I mean, I can fly if you want me to.
I can fly, I can fly. Bring on the chimney sweets, can too.
If you want me to actually fly, I'll just fly.
What are you doing?
Flying.
What are you doing?
I told you I'd fly.
That's not balanced.
I mean, this is what we toy with all the time.
Is this the next level of
I
SMITE?
mean, look
Is
at
this
her.
the
It looks like she's
evolution?
flying.
It is stall. That's fine. Okay, so show me the respawn timers. So
I have
people
to
understand.
fall back to the ground. There we go. I'm also moving incredibly fast, but that's for a different time. But you can see on the ground, you can have these little things there. We kind of didn't keep them up because it would start blocking Fire Giant and stuff like that, so we kept it on the ground. But that way you can actually have a timer in the world to see when those are coming back up.
Okay, cool. So we've got timers in-game for Conquest, and so nice little change that needed to be added.
Yeah, it's nice.
That allows people in. Let's move on away from flying OP-ness that is Pompon and Game. On to Relics is the next one, and we're going to see Frenzy now applies an additional buff that increases all damage against objectives by 10 true damage per hit.
Yeah, and so this actually has a kind of few implications. One, Frenzy was percentage-based, right?
Okay.
And so as a percentage-based thing, it didn't really help you early game. Now it actually gives you 10 true damage, kind of like MOBAs does. So maybe if you want to use it to hit objectives or to hit something, you kind of can. But what this really does is late game, when you're grouped as a team and when you're around a whole bunch of people, if you're taking an objective and you're giving everyone 10 true damage on hit onto an objective while also increasing their power, you're going to burn through that objective crazy fast.
That's true. You can use it in a team fight for the Frenzy for the fight itself, but if you don't waste it for the fight, you could save it for the objective, or just to rush an objective before a team fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice little change there. We'll see how that one works out, as well as we're going to see Sunder, as you can see at the bottom there. Sunder is also having its cast time reduced from 0.5 seconds to 0.2 seconds.
Yes. And so we actually like this. We like this active a lot because it's a skill shot active, right? A lot of them are kind of circles or they hit things around you. This one is actually a skill shot, and so we like it, but it was clunky. A lot of people couldn't use it effectively. When they were trying to cast it, they couldn't aim it. They didn't know when it was coming out. And so by reducing that cast time, it's actually a little more usable. It's less clunky. Hopefully people can find it more rewarding when they do
And that
choose
was
to
the
use
key.
it.
The clunkiness was one of the reasons we didn't really see it much used, because it felt like it was like out of your ability usage.
Yeah, exactly. You were locked out for a while you're just sitting there channeling it to cast it
A
later.
few people in chat saying that's a decent buff. Some saying it's broken. Halo Hazmat seems to think he's a balanced god now by saying it's broken in chat, just so you know.
It's good. It's
You
good.
know he says it's broken. We broke it. Halo Hazmat is the new designer. I can see him coming in next. And next up, we're going to see item change.
Yep, that
Oh,
was it
look,
for-
it's a picture of Breastplate of Valor.
Yep.
What do we do to that, Pon? We
So
nerfed it.
yes, we nerfed it. It was pretty strong, especially on a lot of characters that, like Warriors, example, in Soul Lane could pick it up and just have a whole bunch of armor and cooldown reduction.
Yep.
Mages could pick it up, similarly have a whole bunch of armor and cooldown reduction. And it's a good item. It just was a little bit too cheap at 2100.
So we added 200 gold
Yeah.
at the top end, pretty much. Is it going to be just at the top end is 200 more?
Yeah, it's top end 200 more.
Okay. Not a bad change.
Yep.
Bring them down a little bit. Oh, what's that? Is that a Bulwark of Hope?
Yes.
Please tell me we're buffing it, Pompon.
Oh yeah, we buffed it.
We did buff it.
The shield
Excellent.
is just always.
So the shield is now going to be permanent and reduce No, it's not.
Ah,
We nerfed it.
we did nerf
Pompon.
it.
Why did you lie to me?
I mean, it's
Chat got all
the
excited.
hair. I'm getting crazy.
Chat got excited.
It's really the hair that's doing it.
Ruined! People are saying it's ruined. Bulwark is ruined and we don't even read what it does. Reduce passive from 150 plus 15 health per level to 150 plus 10 health per level. Shield effect now fades after 20 seconds if not depleted from damage. And we've also given it an icon to the buff bar to show the duration.
Yeah, and so really what this is it was, especially considering all the Season 3 changes we made around items, it was giving a lot of health for a lot of people, and so we kind of wanted to tone back the shield that you could get, especially kind of at the later stages of the game. But additionally, a lot of people were kind of using the fact that it was permanent, right?
Yeah.
So they were getting really low and then just taking maybe a little bit of minion damage and then back into base and then coming
Keeping the
back out.
shield.
They kept the shield, it went on cooldown, so it kind of refreshed down, and then they could get two of these huge boosts to health in the same fight, and so that was something that, one, was kind of clunky, and it was kind of almost, it wasn't an abuse case, but it
It
was,
seemed balanced to me.
it felt weird to like have, to use the item optimal, you had to do that, so we've toned that down as well as the actual power of the passive.
And that is Bulwark of Hope. Next up, just a little slimmer of Imperial Helmet there on your screen. Reduced cost from 700 to 600. Why?
So the Imperial Helmet tree, we're kind of looking to make this item more defined as here's what mages get if they need to deal physical damage, right? And they kind of want to build damage, but they also want to deal with physical damage. And so the hard thing about it was at 700 for the base item, you couldn't ever start with it. You couldn't go Vamp Shroud this because you need potions. You need a health potion and a mana potion. And so now it's at 600. You actually have the health potion and you have the mana potion and Vamp Shroud. And this will, if you're against maybe a hunter in the mid lane, or if you want to kind of venture into the solo lane, having this extra armor is going to help you a ton.
Okay, cool. So, small little change there. We'll see how that one plays out and see if it gets picked up a little bit more because of it. Soul Eater, next up. No changes, but we have had FX in the game for it.
Yes, we do actually.
So hopefully we can jump in game right about now and see Soul Eater and see how it actually looks with the changes.
Yeah, so let me
with the extra effects.
Let me quickly run out. Gotta get somewhere. And we'll hit Odin. If I can type. There we go. And so when we kill Odin, you will see I will get an effect around me. So you saw that little kind of green-blue effect that swirled around me?
Yeah.
So there's the effect. And if I run down to a tower and go to take damage...
How are you moving so quick, Pon?
Look.
How are you moving so quick, Pon?
This is just what you do when you're testing stuff.
Pon,
So
why are you regenerating so much?
So I'm taking damage. I'm gonna
Not
sit
very,
there.
not the same way I would.
Next shot, I'm gonna go below half, and there's the heal effect.
Ooh.
So there you
Bulwark
go.
would have procced that as well, you know.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been pretty good.
But it won't last any much longer than 20 seconds anyway.
Yeah, I would have like 13 seconds left.
That's right. Thanks very much for showing off the speed hacks in game. The next item, though, we also should talk about is going to be in game as well, which we should have a little look at, which is going to be Spirit of Desolation. Also has some effects to show when it procs as well.
So
nice quality of life changes here.
Let's get this up real quick.
Yeah, let's see which broken god you can bring out now, Pom. What are you gonna do with it? Make a fly. Make a fly.
Let's see. There we go. We
she
can
fly?
fly. Yep, she can fly.
She's got like a chimney coming out of her. Choo choo! What the hell's that?
That's the walking effect.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yep.
So show me when Spirit of Desolation.
I mean, we can also ult up here.
Oh god, that's scary. I don't like that.
There we go. Let's fall down. Okay, let's see. So, we gotta do a whole bunch of things. So let's do...
Well, 2 and then 2 will be fine, right?
So 2 will work. So there's the 2, you blow it up, and you saw that red
thing.
circle around you? There you go. That's the effect to let you know that it happened.
Mez also told you did a thing as well, so that worked out quite nicely.
Yeah,
At the same
it
time.
worked.
Perfect.
Thank you, Mez.
And that is the update to Spirit of Desolation. Next up, let's go back to the patch notes now, and we're going to see Miscellaneous. Updated Popular Items tab. Popular Items should now show the top 10 items purchased on a god by game mode. Previously, it did not make that distinction between modes.
Yeah, so it just kind of picked the top 10 items. Now it'll do it by game mode. So it's an improvement. This is something that won't be on the first phase of PTS.
It's PTS.
It's PTS. PTS always has some issues, and sometimes we didn't want to like stop putting out PTS just for this. We'll get it into a future patch.
Okay.
But that will be something to look forward to, having all different recommended items or popular items for per game mode.
So those popular items, you can just click on that tab and see what people are buying in the same role that you're playing the god pretty much most of the time. Awesome. We've also updated the new player experience you'll see on this list as well. And that's generally just for new players to have an easier time of things.
Yeah, so there's a lot on here, and if you want to kind of go investigate it, you can, but kind of a quick summary of it all is we kind of took the new user experience, like what popped up, what kind of notified players, hey, here's something that you can go do.
Yep.
You want to queue for this mode, here's maybe a tutorial if you want to try that first.
Yep.
As well as a questing system to kind of encourage people to like play a practice match and then maybe invite a friend to a party. And so you can do those quests and you'll get a few rewards like favor and some like skin rentals.
Awesome. On top of that, we've also improved co-op versus AI. We've got an easy and a medium bot. Ooh.
Yes.
So now we can see Brandon die to medium bots as well as easy bots.
Yes.
How exciting.
So the medium bots are actually they're pretty interesting.
What skill level are they, would you say? In ranked, if you're going to give them a skill level?
I would probably put them like silver.
Silver.
Which is pretty good, right?
Silver.
Silver,
you
like...
just admitted that every player that's silver or bronze is the same as a medium bot Pon. What a mistake you just made.
Well, it's not that. It's more that, like, they will actually, like, Hades, for example.
Will they buy wards?
If you're coming to actually try and attack Hades, he will always fear you out of channeled things.
Nice.
Try and fearless into him? No, fear you. You're not fearless.
Nice.
At all, so...
Nice. Can I have them in my rank games? Is that okay?
No.
Oh, okay. It's worth asking. We're going to see some of those. Are you going to look at them in game?
Yeah,
or?
well, we're actually just going to kind of show the screen so people know what this is.
Yeah.
The other part of this is that we've also consolidated the queue. As you can see, there's no more practice mode, or I guess you can't see. There's no more practice option here, and so what you instead go to is you go to co-op AI, and there's the arena one, and then there's practice mode that you can hit. You can choose your bot difficulty, and then you can launch.
Just stay on the screen a bit, because chat is at the moment is spamming about Amaterasu because they could just see it at the patch notes. So we'll just stay on this screen for a little while.
Nah,
we'll make them wait, right?
I mean, look how good this drop-down menu is.
It's great. Look
you
at
got
it.
easy,
And then this
and
medium,
it hovers. Look at that hover.
The hover,
and
the hover. The way it lights up and glints.
Yeah,
like
the
it's gonna
easy
do
is
something
why
else.
it's you've selected that one. The
Yeah.
medium's dark, so that you know that one's is something you can select. It's
Keep
great.
talking, Pom Pom.
Oh, look
is
at this
great
this
stuff.
practice one, and that highlights even too.
Look at that tip box.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
the system in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, do you see the shine on? I actually didn't know that existed. That shines occasionally.
Oh, I could just sit at that screen all day.
This
no one cares
screen's
about
great.
patch notes right now. Oh, perfect.
But
Do you know what,
yeah.
they used to hate Bart doing these patch notes, and they all wanted me doing them. The mistakes were made.
I
They
mean,
should
it's what
never
it
have
is.
trusted me. Anyway, back.
We can go on to Madaros.
So we also added play a game button for group leader.
Oh, yeah, that
for
one.
group things, as well as the item store consuming an item now. Oh, this one we need to know, guys, just so you know. Consuming an item will now count as leaving the fountain for the purposes of selling back items.
Yes.
Just make sure you guys know over that one. That's actually quite important, Pom.
Yeah, that one's important. If you are in base and you buy 2 health potions, 2 mana potions, you consume a health potion in the fountain, you will now not be able to sell those potions back for full value. You won't be able to sell any item you bought.
So just to be
And
clear, if you bought boots as well as a power pot, and then you go to sell your boots, you will not get full of your boots back.
if you've consumed the power
If you
pot.
consume the power pot already.
Yes.
Big
And this is
change there.
specifically to fix some bugs that we saw, as well as a few exploits.
The
So,
Scout one is the one that I'm sick of seeing.
I mean,
I requested this because I was sick of seeing people buy Scout and place 1,000 wards and then never ward through the game and then sell Scout again. So you can't do that anymore.
no, you can't do that anymore.
Until this patch hits, you can still do that though, guys. So go into your games and do it.
Oh, no.
I just told them all. It's too late
you,
now.
You can't do that.
I just did. What are you going to do? You're going to stop me. God changes. Let's move on.
It's the hair.
Amaterasu, as you all saw, is on this list.
Yep. We will go to the first god change.
Heavenly Reflection. Reduced damage from 50 to 250, now from 250 to 210. So a slight nerf at top end.
Yeah, and so a lot of this is really focuses. We saw Madaros, and she's actually performing pretty well. She's not like super crazy breaking anything, but we did see that she was a little bit strong, especially when it came down to balancing her damage and her tankiness. And so a lot of that came to just the high base damage that the 2 provided without investing too much into it.
Okay.
And so we've knocked 40 power off it, which actually is 80 if you had a fully stacked
true, if it's fully
2.
stacked with
So this is actually a pretty significant nerf, and we want to see how this kind of plays out before we look to do any further changes, maybe kind of around our movement speed, which we saw a few people talking about and complaining about. We want to see how this one
So we're
makes
going
her
to touch slightly,
play
just see
first.
how she plays out for the
Yeah.
time being. Maybe touch her again. We'll find out. Okay, next up, Artemis, as you can see there, the little lady that doesn't get too much play, has had a little change to the Caledonian Boar once again.
Yeah.
The boar now targets minions if no gods are available.
Yeah, so you want to use Tusky to clear waves?
Pom Pom, are you telling people to clear waves with Tusky now, please?
I'm just more saying that
Pom Pom, please.
when you're surrounded by 3 people, you pop Tusky and they all moved out of it so that it didn't charge. Now you can claim you're just farming the wave.
If I go into these games, right, and Tusky goes straight to the minions and not the gods, I'm going to be sad.
No, they're gonna go to the gods.
They better do.
That'll work.
They better do.
I mean, if you wanna try and blame it, then sure. But
Anher is the next one to get a bit of loving.
Yes.
Impale corrected an issue where Anher was only doing half physical power scaling to an enemy hit past the first.
yeah, and so if you remember way back in season 2,
He got nerfed.
he got nerfed kind of in the same way that Apollo had,
Yeah.
where it was reduced damage on further targets.
Uh-huh.
We reverted that nerf to on her, but we only reverted it to the base damage. We didn't revert it to the physical power.
But you were
scaling.
supposed to do it to the physical power, right?
It was supposed to go to the physical power.
Bring the
scaling.
camera up for a second, guys. Bring the camera up for a second, 'cause this is quite important. This is quite important. So the guy who worked on the Q&A team that was supposed to check that mistake wasn't happening. Who was that, Pom Pom?
It was me.
It was you.
It's me. I was new to QA, just started. I mean, I thought that I just hit 2, cleared the wave, and it was fine. I mean, I think the real question here is, it's been a year. No one else knew.
HiRezPonPon is. We all love HiRezPonPon. He's the greatest. He doesn't even do his job. Look at him. Patch notes are a mess right now. Anyway, on to the next one. Anher has now been buffed, but he should have been that buffed anyway.
Yeah, he's buffed.
Chiron! We're going to buff him. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Why are we buffing Chiron, Pom Pom?
We're not buffing Chiron.
We're not?
No.
What a shame. Kappa. We're going to have herbal medicine. No longer provides a 10% healing bonus to Chiron for each stack. Also, training exercise no longer cripples.
Correct. So, Chiron has been performing really well. He's been doing pretty well. He's been kind of leading the hunter pack.
No, really? He was winning lane?
Hindu, please.
Okay, sorry.
No, so
Too much?
no, you're good. You're good. Anyways,
Chiron was too much.
Chiron was probably too
Well,
much.
that's what I'm saying.
So the big thing is he was often being able to easily outtrade people because he could heal up. His healing was kind of crazy, to quote Scott, the lead designer.
Scott said kind of crazy. That means OP. If Scott says kind of crazy, that means OP.
That's code word for
That's the closest he'll get to
just
saying
kind of
OP.
crazy. He's now less crazy. So now he won't heal as much, as well as he won't actually cripple on the training exercise, and that was kind of a thing that, like, it was kind of an addition to the skill that we felt didn't necessarily need to be there. It wasn't core identity to him at all.
Good.
So now
Good.
hunters can actually kind of like get out of that. They won't be suddenly like mini crippled.
Good. We'll see how that works out for Chiron, then
Yeah.
go into the next one. Next up on the list, you could see her. You were all spamming it in chat. Isis. He's getting a small, nice little change, which is going to be Dispel
Yep.
Magic reduce slow from 35% to 20%.
Yes.
Still silences, though, but we're going to reduce the slow.
Still sciences, still slow, still does all the things that it does. It's just, we've seen this with a lot of mages, having that really potent early game slow for a single point
Yep.
often is a huge factor in terms of how powerful they are. And so we kind of wanted to look at what Isis's strengths are. It's a Spirit Bomb, it's fun. The Wing Gust is fun. The slow is probably a little bit too potent, and as a mage who's been performing really well lately, it felt like a kind of nice place to nerf her a little bit.
Next up is Odin, the best buff this patch, by
Yes.
far. By far. He has now got voice pack missing lines
Yep.
added.
His base voice pack now is complete, I believe.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
VEW.
VEW.
That means woohoo for you guys in chat.
Yes.
Raven is the next one up on the list.
Yep.
I can't wait to see what we did to this god to make him
Weaker?
useful.
I mean, he's weaker.
No, he was very, very weak. Very,
Yeah,
very weak.
yeah. I mean, we had to make sure that his damage was way higher now.
We have increased the cooldown from 6 to 8 seconds on his prone rolls.
Yes. So we have
And-
two nerfs.
Overhead kick from 14 to 10 is now 20 to 12.
Yes. So he's a character that, especially when his rework hit, he kind of got his identity as this person who could really dive into the fight, really put out consistent pressure, avoid a lot of damage. And that was actually, he fell into a really good place, but he was also in a place that was probably a little bit too strong. And so we've toned down the Prana Onslaught, which is the consistent damage a little bit, as well as for a tanky character being able to immune things like Krakens every 12, 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
it
10
goes
seconds.
pom-pom.
Yeah.
Before cooldown reduction.
Yes,
pom-pom.
before cooldown reduction was probably too potent for him. And so we've upped that to 20. So especially early game, if he has to invest points in that, if he actually wants to be able to consistently avoid things. So he's a little bit more gankable, he's a little bit more vulnerable. His consistent damage is a little bit less.
I just hope he dies a little bit more often. That's
he'll-
the main game plan with this one.
He'll almost certainly die a little bit more often with this change.
Next up on the list. Now, I know a lot of chat was mentioning Ratatoska here. We are looking at Ratatoska then.
Yeah, we're looking at Ratatosker. We know that he is kind of in a state where we want to look to change him a little bit.
Yeah.
We have some plans coming up for him, but we'll see that in the future. It's
See,
not this
guys,
patch.
we are reading chat, don't worry. I'm going for I know you all want Ratatoska changes. We want to make sure the balance changes are good for him, though. But anyway, Soul
Yes.
is the next on the list.
Yes, Soul.
Is she the last on the list?
No.
There's
he's not.
more? Okay, so
Actually, my favorite change is coming after this.
well, let's go through what it says here. It says, Stellar Burst resolved an issue where this ability did not correctly play its recovery time, allowing a follow-up basic attack. However, this also means we get Kaboom back as well.
Yeah, so that Reddit thread where everyone was upset that we removed Kaboom.
Uh-huh.
Kaboom is back.
Okay.
It's now functioning properly.
Yep.
It won't double auto attack when you try and use it.
So now
It's-
she says Kaboom.
It's all working. It's all saying Kaboom properly. now.
Awesome. Disapparate, though, is a big change. This ability
Yes.
no longer stuns when it detonates. She has no stun now.
Yeah, and so when you look at Soul, we think kind of the fun part of Outer Kit is that she's kind of slippery, she's kind of elusive, she's fast. And so,
She's still got a slow, though.
yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
But the 3 specifically, we like the movement speed, we like the immunity. The big thing that just kind of felt like added on there is the stun, and we feel like it's something that a lot of people were already avoiding. It just kind of became an annoyance, and so we're moving it in terms of toning back her power a little bit. We kind of feel like she's in a mostly fine state. She's a little bit strong, so this is a kind of a slight nerf to tone it down.
Okay, and as well, we've also got Supernova, improved warning deployable targeting FX to better indicate the hit area. We
Yeah.
had that in game a little bit earlier.
Yeah, we saw that a little bit in game earlier. It's actually you saw if you were paying attention, the kind of where I'm gonna be landing and painting
Yeah.
is a little bit more noticeable now.
Awesome. And that's Saul.
Yep.
Who would be the last god? Well, thank you, production. You're worse than Pompon. They've already shown who the last god is going to be.
Yes.
Oh, now before we get on to exactly what's going to happen here, I just want to say don't get too excited. I'm going to read it out before they show it, and it is going to say fixed all base skin voice pack missing lines.
No.
Not really. Scroll down. Scroll down. There you go. You all panicked for a second. We are actually going to
There
give
we go.
some love this game.
Yeah, so Ul is actually getting actually some pretty significant changes. It's mostly a buff, but we did kind of tone it back down to make sure it wasn't just a complete buff.
Well, let's just go through exactly what it is. The
Yes.
bladed arrow, the thrown axe as well. Reduced the mana cost from 60 to 80, now is 50 to 70. So
Yeah.
overall, a little bit of a decrease in
Yeah,
cost.
it's a little bit decreased, especially because it's also on both forms, so both got the decrease.
Awesome.
So when you're looking to do your combo, your Axe 1 or your Axe 3-1,
Not only that, though, we've also got the exposed weakness
Yes.
/ invigorate. All's buffs from this ability are no longer removed if he changes stances.
yeah. So this is actually, I think, my favorite change because it's just such a nice change for like everyone across all spectrums who play Uller. Right now, it was a little bit confusing, especially when you were to pop your 2-up and then all of a sudden you were to switch stances and then you lost your movement speed or your power speed. And it wasn't perfectly clear why.
Now we did change though, they adjusted the cooldown
Yes.
just to make sure you can't double stack consistently.
Yeah, and so it's now 18 seconds at all ranks instead of decreasing down to 14. So a little bit toning it back because we know that this is actually going to be a quite significant buff, and we want to make sure that we kind of kept it in check.
Some people in chat are saying glorious right about
It's
now.
glorious.
Show me in game that Sol thing now. We're going to have a little look at Sol here. That is the end of the patch notes, guys. We'll show you a few little things in game.
Yep.
At the moment to do with Sol, and you can see the target, and you can also see changes as well. If you have any questions in chat, go ahead and ask them, and we'll try and answer a few of them right now for you.
Yeah,
Any
we'll do a
particular
little bit of a
questions?
Q&A.
Yeah, we can take a bit of Q&A. We've got a couple minutes.
So as you can see, the Soul Ultimate, it has a... You can see the last one a lot earlier. The effect's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit more vibrant, a little bit easier to know where those things are going to be hitting.
That's nice enough.
So now we can
Glorious.
switch over to Uller.
Is this the new map, someone's asking?
Yes, this is a new map.
Awesome. What's it called?
This is a rainy test.
What?
Rainy test.
Rainy test.
Yes.
Okay.
One of our programmers...
We're testing rain?
One of our programmers made this map, and we use it for a lot of testing. You can see range stuff, and
Oh, how
I'm sure some of the people who play or who watch older patch notes we were sometimes in here.
They would have
Yeah.
noticed that one as well.
So let's show off this. So now I'm max level. Pop my 2. I got all that power. Switch stances and pop my 2. I have the power and the movement speed. And so you can see all the weapons are glowing. And you can see I keep them during both.
Let's finish this. The hunt is on.
The hunt
So-
is on.
While you're showing that off, people in chat are just saying Arachne over and over again.
Arachne over and over again. I mean,
No, they're saying it, not you need to say Arachne over and over again.
I can say Arachne over and over again if you want.
Okay,
Arachne,
maybe
Arachne.
they don't just said Arachne. Just bring up Arachne. They don't want to see Ula anymore, quite clearly.
Actually, no. We gotta stay up. We gotta stay.
Oh.
Yeah, stay.
Oh, he just gave away stuff, I think. Maybe you found
No,
something
no.
out. Chat. What else is the?
But yeah,
Any
people
questions
saw
in chat?
people saw some spoilers that they're implying is
Yeah,
something.
I saw those too.
I saw those too.
I couldn't work them out either.
But there's nothing in this patch for you to
Oh,
be
someone,
concerned about.
Caladius asked in chat, what about Sol's stun achievement?
Stole stun achievement.
Yeah, she's got an achievement for a stun, and she's not going to stun anymore. How's she going to get the achievement, Pompon? Damn it! Why are we doing these things that don't make any sense?
These are the questions we ask design after the fact and wonder, what are we doing?
What are we thinking?
We'll probably change the achievement.
I'm sorry about the stun achievement. I'm sure we'll fix it to be a
You got it.
burn them.
No, get it now. Log
get
in,
it now.
play,
Get it now.
now.
You've got time.
You have time.
You've got time.
You got time.
You got a week and a bit probably to get this done. If you don't get it
Yes.
done in time, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. Yeah. Limited time achievements.
Yeah, new feature.
Yeah.
New feature.
Just like skins, we've now got limited time achievements. Let's go. Unplayable. I agree. Completely agree. Any other questions in chat? No, everyone's just spamming as usual.
Everyone's just
It is
spamming?
Twitch chat.
Well, here's Raijin.
Show me Raijin.
I'm trying to remember the name of the skin. Devil Horn? Devil Horns.
Yeah, Devil
I forgot
Horns.
the S. That's what happens. There we go. Yeah, so this skin, if you missed it earlier on, it's probably worth going kind of through them again.
Yeah, we can just go through the skins quickly before we call it. I'll just keep an eye out for questions.
Yeah, so you have all
In
the
chat
drumming
too.
effects. They're all nice and like orange and red, and the
Oh
drums
my
glow.
god, chat is so fast.
You got the guitar riffs. They're really neat. The 2, which goes out. That's right, you can't cast without targeting someone. I do remember that. But it's pretty cool. You got the 3, which that lightning effect is really
It
cool.
sounds.
looking.
I like the rift.
And then the ultimate, you go up there, pop the 1, 2, and 3.
Is Reggie being looked at for balance at the moment, Pom?
He's particularly kind of a new god. We want to kind of see where he falls after a little bit more.
Okay.
But he's being watched.
But how's his gameplay so far? Does he appear OP at the moment? Or is
He's doing pretty neutral, actually. So
So he's not too much to worry about for now, guys, but we'll
Yep.
keep an eye on him.
we will keep an eye on
T-screen!
him.
The T-screen, Pompon! What happened to it? Chat's going mental about T-screen now.
So we removed it due to a few reasons. There is we had some kind of plans going on in the future, as well as
Uh-huh.
there was a pretty bad bug case where it was crashing users, and there wasn't exactly a great way to fix it.
Okay.
And so we're investigating the T-screen features, specifically people who wanted to see the gold, the people who were the top kills. They were using it to see when like Gold Fear was killed, and so we're investigating some ways to kind of bring back those features.
So some of them may come back, not all of them, though.
Yeah.
I can understand that one too.
So that's
there you
down
go,
the line.
guys. There's your T-screen questions, obviously. Season 3 ticket, when's that out, Pon?
I mean, you saw it in game.
Did we?
I mean, technically, if you paid attention to the top right when we were in there, you would have seen it.
Oh.
But we're not going to show that here.
People will go over the patch notes again and find that and then leak it. Great.
Yes, there we go. That's the plan.
I think that's pretty much it. Nemesis buff. Are we getting a Nemesis buff? Someone asked.
I don't think in terms of like any buff that wasn't on here. I know a lot of characters are being. So this is kind of generally like a season 3 thing, especially as people are kind of discovering more for items and for like kind of god balance. We're watching all this stuff. We're seeing kind of how it evolves. You'll be surprised how when someone discovers something new, all the things shift again. We also have the new game modes and stuff, and watching how those are performing. So in terms of any balance, we're going to be making sure that we make the right decisions before we do any decisions.
And finally, when are we expecting PTS to be up?
So PTS soon. We'd like to get it out as fast as we can. So
Hashtag
if things go really well, it's today. If things end up not going so well, as in like we try and make a build for it to give out to people, and then it just crashes instantly, then we can't give it, and we'll give it to you tomorrow, or maybe the next day.
There you go. Today,
we'll see.
tomorrow, maybe the day after. We'll see how things go.
Plug for HiRezAdonis at HiRezAdonis. He is directly responsible, and so if there's ever an issue or you're angry, you can just message him on Twitter, follow him,
There you go.
and he'll get them.
HiRezAdonis will deal with all your issues to do with the patch. Please
Just make sure it's #BlameAdonis.
#BlameAdonis, and he will definitely get to those for you.
Yes.
In the meantime, it's been a pleasure to have you here, Pompon.
It was fun.
As per usual, these will be the future patch notes, all being well, as long as you guys at home enjoyed them.
Different wig each time.
I don't know about that.
Do we have enough
I
wigs?
like this one.
I don't know. I like the red hair one that I had.
I feel like a
I
Muppet.
felt very pretty.
I feel like a Muppet. Anyway,
I
that's
feel
it
like
for
a
the patch
thing.
notes. PTS very, very soon. Hopefully, stay tuned for more info, and the patch notes will be on the forums and Reddit very soon. Don't forget, though, however, IGN.com if you want to head over there and get yourself a PS4 alpha code, and as well as we've got skin sale coming up in the next few days.
It's the leap year, leap year one.
Leap year, leap day. Goodbye.
Leap day.
God bless. See you all later.
Bye.